No, it's good. Right about there. For now. All my coffee makings right here. Oh, where's my mug? Oh, here it is. Don't go crazy with the coffee, Larry. Calm down. Too much in the morning is not good for you. You only need 3 or 4 cups in the morning, not 20. 20 sounds good though. Can you live off this stuff? Can you live off coffee? Like if I were to crunch up all this coffee and just eat it, could I live on that? No, I can't live on that. Had a steak last night. Came out okay. It wasn't my best. It wasn't my best outing at steaks, but it wasn't my fault per se. It was tough. So, way do you combat that? Is I guess soak it in soda water or something like that. There we go. Piping hot. Whoa. Morning. Are we unconnected here or disconnected? I don't have my mic on. Damn it. But you can hear regardless, right? I'm getting out of this thing. Where's my microphone? Do you have my microphone? Where's my microphone? Here it is. This beat up windsock that's all burnt up, this one, this is a better windsock. The other one doesn't work as well, I find. The new one, because it's probably not road. That stays. Okay, maybe you'll be able to hear the birds and stuff. I don't know. You'll see. There are a lot of birds out today. It almost fits on the hot pad. Almost fits. It doesn't. Oh well. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I drove quite a ways yesterday. Went to another almost ghost town. It was a mining town. It was beautiful. It was a ghost town / living town right out of a, what do you call it? Right out of a, I'm on BLM land, by the way, and camping is allowed here, so I did so. But it's very cold. Oh, hey, there's people here. Who's here? Jeff's here. Richard, you're in Vegas? Why did you go to Vegas when I'm not in Vegas? Richard, the sun is shining brightly. Yes, it is. It's not a cloud in the sky, but yesterday was The buckets were dumped on me yesterday. I have not seen so much rain in a 24-hour period in my life. Driving through Utah, excuse me, sorry about that. Driving through Utah, rainstorms are, well, they're big. It rains big in Utah. You can see it coming from, 100 miles out, too. You can see the wall of water coming towards you. But I did well. I got to a place called Mammoth, Utah. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's a mining town, an old mining town, with not very many people living there. And, ooh, bananas. Nanners. I'll have a nanner. Interesting place. Very friendly people, friendly dogs, a lot of friendly dogs. And it's frozen. Do you have to warm? How do you warm up a banana? It's like eating a banana ice cube. Oh, it's cold. That's never happened to me before. I've never had a frozen banana. It actually tastes pretty good if it were summertime. Wait, it is summertime. Why is it freezing? It's freezing cold right now. Maybe I should put you guys over here. It's hard to see no matter what I do. The sun is just in the wrong position right now for me to be doing any kind of outdoor activities, I think. Or maybe not. I'm in a very flat valley, if you haven't noticed. Prairie type thing, but this is an off-road area, say. Okay, that's not working either. I can't see a damn thing. I can't read comments, anything. It's gonna have to be in here. Sorry, guys. Where are we at? Frozen with chocolate is really good. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds good. Hey, Timo. Good morning, Catherine. Same view the old timers looked at. You're leaving in about an hour. Well, why didn't I know you were coming out to Las Vegas? I mean, did you tell me? Well, I'm not kind of hard guy to nail down. I'm always moving about, so. Well, hopefully, Richard, your stay in Vegas was fun. It's a great place to visit, Las Vegas. I think Sarah was out in Chicopa at. She has a fondness to this Thelma and Louise camping location. It's okay. Hopefully, the story about Thelma and Louise getting its name, Thelma and Louise, in Chicopa, has a good story. But I've not heard why it was called that. I thought it was just hearsay. But yeah, Sarah and I have been there a couple times. Anyway, hopefully she figured out what the story was and she can tell us all. Catherine says, it's been cold here the last few days. Starting to warm up again today. Okay, good. Because it was snowing and hailing yesterday where I'm at. I'm at a place called Vernon. I'll be here for 48 hours. I need to charge up. I need to do computer work, edit video. And I'm really upset, though. Part of my video recording, the first location, had a lens issue. Lens dust got in between the cover and the lens. And I thought I was on the outside. I was cleaning my lens like I normally do, but I got to show you to explain, I think. This little piece in the front comes off. It unlocks right here. You just click it and it pops right off. It's just kind of sitting there. So there's a gap underneath here on the bottom that dust can flow into. That thing is there so that you can use the microphone. So as you can see underneath here, dust will get into that. And when it gets in there, it goes into the inside of this, in there. And you can't clean the inside corners in this. So anyway, dust got into that. And I couldn't clean it at the time. And I just went forward with the video, and the video shows that I left it on the lens. So I've got to go through that today and see if any of it's salvageable. If it is, this is of course the Zion National Park hike I did solo to these two locations, these two cabins, and something called the Double Arch Alcove. So I'm kind of bummed about that. I'm dreading looking at the video. In my head, it's going to be a lot worse, of course, but I'll try to pull something out of that. I'm not hopeful, but these are the trials and tribulations of a YouTuber on the road. So to combat this problem, I would have to get the full case, where it's like a GoPro case where the whole camera is enclosed in something so nothing can get into it. Maybe it won't be too bad. I already know some of it is, because when I was at River Rock in Leverkin, Utah, I did transfer all the files over to my laptop. And I took a peek at a couple of them. Good shots, but then as soon as the lens captures light the right way, you do see the lens dust. Little specks. You can't really see them, but you can. It's weird. It's distracting to the video. So I might be upgrading my Sony action camera case to the case I had prior, which is a more expensive case, but it's dust proof for the most part. Man, there's a lot of cows out there in the pasture over there. I think those are cows. I'll know in a few minutes. They don't move. So yes, today is get the batteries charged day. There's no clouds in the sky. I can travel. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna sit tight here. My leg feels better. My knee feels a lot better. I think it was just I jarred it funny. Fuck. It's cold banana. I'm really interested in seeing the video footage I saw yesterday at Mammoth, Utah. Mammoth, Utah, I ran into one guy driving a car, never stopped, leaving town, and then another guy had two dogs, actually three dogs, a mini dog, and then the two dogs were just, one was a golden retriever and the other one was like a sheepdog, like an Australian sheepdog. And then they had a little baby dog, a little guy, seriously, a little puppy, and it looked like a sheepdog, but friendly dogs, very, who the heck are you, coming up, and being all strong and everything. I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? I just kept on shooting, and they were like, oh, he's just hanging out with us. He went on a walk with me. It was great. Oh, CHELLE's here. Good morning, CHELLE. How you doing? It sticks out like a sore thumb, John. I'll look at it. There was a couple of shots where I was panning from one area to another, and it goes from shadow to light. And once I hit light,
is when you can see all the speckles. It was really, really bad. So it is coffee time, CHELE. It is. I'm in the middle of Utah, and I'm really liking everything I'm seeing out in Utah. It has a vastness to it that I didn't know happened in Utah, but it does. Utah and Nevada being hooked together, we share the same landscape, but it's so vast here. It is absolutely beautiful. And those birds, you can't actually see them. They're not flying around. They're sitting on some branch somewhere talking to each other from long distances. It's like they're using fax modem or something. I don't know. It's great. I love it. Can you guys hear those birds? Aim it a little. I'll shoot to their direction. Sock over. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. The windsock rotates on the mic itself, so you heard me moving it. Yeah, Utah should be a national park. All of Utah, I think. Pretty much is already. Got my trusty map here of Utah. Okay, so Vernon is just above Eureka. I was going to go all the way up to 80 last night, but it was raining so hard, I pulled off. I don't even know what highway this is. 36 or 6? Is it 36? 36. I'm on 36. It's an Interstate 36 at Vernon, Vernon, National BLM land. So off to the east of me are some proving grounds for the military. But on the other side of those are some ghost towns. And then I go further up and I'm in the Bonneville Salt Flats or Speedway. So that's kind of my area of interest right now. I missed going to the location that Rita pointed out, but I'll be going back there. Definitely be going back there. I missed it is the thing. I brain farted and I skipped a spot. That's what happens sometimes. A lot going on sometimes. Well, what happened is I got in a little hurry to get to Mammoth, and I just inadvertently forgot about the dog leg I needed to make, and it wasn't by choice because I really want to go see that place. I'll get to it. I'm not sure if I want to go into Nevada and head back down is the reason why I'm saying that. I might get up to Bonneville and I might turn around and come back. Because all this rain, I avoided this whole section where there's no paved roads out in Utah. And with the amount of rain coming down, you would have done the same thing. I don't have four-wheel drive. I don't have a lift. I don't have clearance. So getting stuck in mud is not something I'm looking forward to doing. So, Shakecasters, how you doing, man? Time is here. Yes, it is. It is. It's coffee time. Well, I say that jokingly, Abel. But if you look at the map, if you look at this map closely, you'll notice that it's all a national park. It's great. All of it is. I mean, something I've never heard of. I can't read this. I think it's UINTA, Unta National Forest. Have you ever heard of that? It's right by Provo. Dugway. Okay, where am I? Oh, there's Eureka. There's Vernon. I'm right. This is only a partial of, but this is where I'm located. And this is where I want to be. This is Nevada over here. But this is the Utah-Nevada line. I want to be in here. I was going up in this direction. I stopped because of the rain, and I went this way. I had planned on cutting across somehow. We'll see. But Utah's been a blast. I didn't think Utah would be this much fun. I haven't even made it all the way to my turnaround point. Well, one of them is Bonneville, or the Salt Flats. The other one is the Golden Spike National Park. I think it's a historic park, National Historic Park. NHP, is that right? And up there are the spiral jetties that I want to see as well. That's the crown on the prince's head right there. I want to do that. That's at the top of Great Lakes. And from there, I wheel back down. I think I might take the interstate back down through these big cities to make it down to Butch Cassidy. That's what I'll do. I'm going to stay in Utah. I'm not going to go into Nevada. I've been in Nevada too long. The only part I haven't discovered or explored in Nevada is the eastern portion of Nevada, from top to bottom. And this trip would be great to do that in, but I think Butch Cassidy's childhood home is much more interesting to me. I want to do that. I'm going to do that. That's probably what I'll do. Yeah. I say that now. Wait till 12 o'clock and I'll be at, those are not cows on top of that hill. Unless they're just standing there, just getting sun. Which I don't think cows really care for much. Do cows mind getting rained on? I mean, do they care? I mean, they don't seem to care. They just do their normal thing, just raining. Do you guys know this? I passed a lot of cows yesterday. Hey, Pixel Peter, yes. Good morning, everyone. And Pixel Peter. They really don't care. That's amazing. I care. It gets freaking cold. Elko, Nevada. I have not been to Elko yet. There's a lot of places I have not been to, but the options for me to split into Nevada or stay within Utah, I'm going to stay within Utah this time. I might circle back down into Pioche and cross over and go to Pioche itself, because Pioche is really where I want to go. The Pioche video from Wonder Hussy, have you guys watched that? It's an older video where she went to Pioche and went to this mill and was poking around the mill but didn't go inside of it. That's the video that prompted me to contact Wonder Hussy, because I was very interested in going to that mill. And it prompted me to contact her and hire her to take me to that mill and show me around. Never did that. I ended up quitting my job and, well, here I am. I decided to make this my career at a ripe old age of 50. And well, I did it. It was close to my birthday, and I'm like, I think I can get my rig together in that much time. Yeah, sure, let's do it. So I did it. I bought this thing for $500. I bought this car for $500, and I put a lot of money into it. Minus the engine, I put about $4,000 into this car, and then the engine let go, and I put a new engine in it. You found Picasso stone there. What's a Picasso stone? Leap of faith. Yes, I did take a leap of faith. I at that point when I decided to do a YouTube channel, I was watching Sarah and her sister, and it sounded like at the time her sister had decided to quit her marketing job just like I did, and press on with something more fruitful in her life. And that's what I'm doing. And I just happened to pick YouTube. Sarah's sister did not elect to do that. So they're doing something completely different. But I wish them luck with that, if you guys are watching. Those two will be successful at anything they do. Wonder Hussy and her sister. What's that bird chirping away? I don't know. There's several out here. They're white-breasted little small deals. They're about yay big. They're not big at all. They have a loud... Man, I literally cannot see those things. It sounds like it's right in front of me, but I cannot see it. This is coming out of the ground. There's no bird out there. Well, there are, but I can't see them. I don't know what they are. You guys want to take a walk? I got almost 5 bars of 4G out here. 5 bars. 4 definitely. Let me show you around outside. It's beautiful. Put some socks on and some shoes. Oh, my calves are tight this morning from walking uphill all day yesterday. Mammoth is on a pretty steep incline, so... Asher Dog's here! Oh yeah, I know all about the buying the land thing. It's about what they're going to do on that land. Hello. On a bike, a motorcycle, or a bike? Like a bicycle or a motorcycle? Asher Dog? The birds are talking to me. Mountain bike, I see. That makes more. That's cool, Asher. I'll take you guys for a walk. Let me get some shoes on. Where did I put my shoes? Oh, they're at the back. They're at the back. Might as well bring you out here. Yeah, I didn't do dishes again last night because I got in too late. You see a trend here? I get in late to camp. I got in about 9 o'clock. And I had to make food. And I had bought a steak, and I couldn't wait another day, so I made the steak before it went bad. The steak was okay. It was too hard to cut. It's like there was gristle in it or something. Does that make sense? I don't know how to properly say it, but yeah. It was difficult to eat. It was good. It was just hard to cut. Of course, we got my coffee. Perfect. And the door's locked? How did I do that? That's one fear I have, is locking myself at night out of the car. Okay, so here we are, turning around. Good morning, everyone. Those birds are coming from this direction. They live in these little shrubs. Very flat. Vernon is off there in the distance where that little depression is in that hillside. Right about there is where Vernon is. Almost walk there from here. It's about 5 miles away. There's the welcome sign to the BLM telling you what you can and can't do. Great place to camp if you guys are looking for a pit stop out in this direction. This is awesome out here. There's a road that goes back into these hills back here where you can do even more camping and hunting or shooting. I don't know if there's anything to hunt out here, but I'm not from this part. It's gorgeous out. I love it out here. Maybe later today I'll hike up in there. I don't know. Kind of freaked out by all this land. It's great. It's God's country out here. Even though it rained pretty much all day yesterday, it's already dried up. It wasn't like that yesterday. It was mushy yesterday. But that's what's going on out here. That's my 360. There's not a lot to look at here. It's just the vastness. And of course, this camera does not pick up that well. But there is snow up there and little spots up on this mountain out there. I don't know what elevation I'm at right now. I'm guessing about 5,000 feet, I think. Turn around. Come on. Turn. There we go. So today's transfer file day. Get a video going for Wednesday. And since I have such great reception here, I might do an upload today if the video gets finished. The hike into Mammoth, Utah, it's a town walk. It's probably just going to happen on Wednesday. I don't think I'm going to release the video I did of Zion National Park, the 2 abandoned cabins there, unless they came out okay. I really think I'm going to have to redo that. It's a 2.5 mile hike I have to redo. It's a 5 mile hike. But it's a beautiful hike. I might do it again. If I go back down to see Butch Cassidy's childhood home, I might just stop on the way out back in Zion again and do that video again. Something to think about, I guess. I don't know. You know, trash is something that I take more seriously now that I've started this whole living in the van thing. And using something like this as a trash can is important, I think, too. Because all the little small bits just go right in there. And it's the small stuff that gets a campsite littered. Morning. That's Fred. That bird. Saying good morning. I got my coffee. I got it already. Where's your coffee? No, she's not up yet. Look. She's still asleep. I get it. You want some of mine? He's coming from that shrub right there. I can't see him though. He must be blending in. I'll mind my own business. You mind yours. Number 2. Cup number 2. Need this. I need this. And I need this. barely hear the cars on 36, Highway 36. I was hearing some dogs bark. Did you guys hear that? Can you guys hear dogs barking? Yeah, the dogs are barking. I can't be hearing that from Vernon that far away, is it? Could that? No. Those must be wild dogs. Abandoned dogs out in the middle of nowhere. Yikes. I didn't mess it up. I ate it. Steak had gone in my tongue. However, it was just really gristly. You couldn't get a knife to cut through it well. And I'm telling you, I'm using a knife. And I was thinking about pulling out a jackhammer. But the red meat, when you got to it, was perfect. Done medium rare. Is how I usually have it. The proper way. Can you hear the train horn? It stopped, of course. Okay, I just watched a bird fly and land. So now I know what to look for. That bird looks like a quail, but small. Good, my solar panels are finally defrosted. The butcher robbed me. Yeah, well, it's what you do when you buy your steaks, is you should buy it from the butcher. I bought it in a package. I usually go to the butcher and have them, cut me a piece. And I usually buy thick steak. This one I've had yesterday was thin cut. And I should have taken that as a hint. Probably shouldn't have done that. But the panels are finally defrosted. They were covered in frost this morning, and the power cord was stiff like a twig. But I'm enjoying my morning with you folks. Before I start my day at work here, I might be working at the back of the car today. Might turn this thing around so it's sitting a little bit better. Like my hairdo? I don't even own a comb or a brush anymore. Isn't that disgusting? Since there's absolutely no one here at this BLM land, I mean, no one is here. I might just take a shower right here, clean up. I don't think anyone can see me from the freeway what I'm doing, especially back here. I'm shielded. Yeah. I could barely make out what's on the side of that semi-truck. No one would be able to see skinny Larry out here. You guys probably wonder how I do keep clean, huh? I do cleaning all the time. So, at night I'll either clean my face, torso, lower torso, whatever it might be. I take quadrants at a time and clean, clean, clean. You're always cleaning. And when I mean clean, either I use soap and water and I have a mittens that are like scrub pads. I lather those up and I scrub down and rinse off real quick, and I'm done with one portion. Or I use baby wipes to wipe myself down and get clean that way. If you're just diligent about it and you do it every day, it's not a big deal. You don't get stinky. You don't get gross. The gross part for me is my hair. It collects everything under the sun. Anything, dirt, dust, you name it, it gets in there. It gets all stiff, especially when you wear a hat a lot like I do. But washing your hair is easy, especially when it's short like this. You don't have to style or anything. Just rinse it off. I actually just sit in this chair, and this chair is kind of key too about how to keep clean. Because you notice it's at the bottom, so water goes right through it when you're sitting there washing your hair, and it dries pretty quick too. Something to think about, because I wash my hair sitting down like this. I just put my head between my legs and just wash my hair this way. Sometimes I put the water container on the back of the tailgate here and open the spigot just so it's dripping out so I can wash my hair that way. But I use about a half gallon of water to do a cleanup. Quarter to a half. Hair takes about a half. Why am I telling you guys all this gross stuff? You're probably wondering. That's why. Let's see here. I can't read. Bedhead day. Exactly. Yeah, I'm learning the thin steak thing, and when I picked it up, I'm like, there's got to be a reason why people aren't buying this. Non-normal cold out west. Interesting, Abel Windsor. Thank you. Yesterday was freezing cold. I was in 30-degree weather yesterday. When I was leaving, oh wait, I did a town walk of the ghost town I was in, Frisco. So it's either Frisco or the Mammoth, Utah, for Wednesday. I used to have a solar water shower, but it doesn't work well with me because you're dedicating a lot of water just to take showers. I don't do that. And you'd be carrying something around that I really don't need that luxury. I'll go into a truck shop like Love's and steam myself off. I'll do it that way. Otherwise, you're wasting propane to heat the water, or solar dumping water into a container where, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work to take a shower. You don't need to make it so complex. Who is that? I can't read this. It's too bright out. Let's see, who is that? Scooter. Yeah, you love the bird singing. Yeah, the birds out here are very talkative. That guy sounds like he's right behind me. Doesn't it? Sounds like he's right there. Do they live in the ground? You guys know? It's coming from here. Oh, wait. It's over there. You see it? It has a yellow chest to it. It's watching me. It just took off. It's yellow. It's a yellow bird. I mean, I've seen Big Bird on Sesame Street yellow, but this bird is... Don't mind me, bird. I'm just, out here trying to... Yeah, it goes, you're looking at me funny. It just took off. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it didn't sound far at all, but you see, it's pretty far away. It sounded like it was right on me. It was that loud. Bizarro. The things I deal with. Birds. Birds and birds. Oh, that's a nice shot. Can I take a picture of this? Yeah. Here. Ching. No, let's turn the camera on. I blew it. Let me try it again. Take a shot. I think you hold this button down. Yeah, screenshot. Boom. There you go. Oh, it captured. Oh, that's great. I don't want that. Well, it saved Catherine Kennedy's and everyone's comments there. I get robins in my garden. Yeah, robins are loud. So are jaybirds, blue jays. Okay, we're getting bugs. That ain't good. Did you hit the... Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, come on. I saw you go in there, buddy. I'll find you, and I will kill you. Mark my words. My last name ain't Word. Do you guys know any cool ghost towns in this area of Utah? Central Utah? I had thought about going out to that ghost town where that girl bought the ghost town. She's living in it now. What's it called? Oh, I forgot the name of the place, but she's on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel. It's an Airbnb now. She's opened up one or two of her spots at that one-person ghost town. I thought about going there, but it seems really far out of my way just to go see one place. I'm gonna have to plan it out better and string some stuff together. What were charcoal kilns used for at a mill site? To run steam, to run pistons? Is that what was going on? To run the mill? Found 4 very large kilns right on site of a mill. Were they making their own charcoal by burning the wood? And then what was going on with that? I can't put that together. I'm assuming the charcoal burns longer or hotter than regular wood? I don't know. I'm blown away by that. I don't know how that works. Oh, you're in Salt Lake City? I'm sorry, I'm just below you guys. And to the west a little bit in Vernon. But good morning. If I could read this. It's too bright out. Let's see. Was that Rispil? 9? Bye, Tam. Smelting down ore. Okay. To feed the steam engines. Okay. That's what I was figuring, Peter, because they had what looked like some type of heating device there. Charcoal used in the kilns to melt the to melt the ore. Okay. It burns hotter. Gotcha. That makes sense. My nose is running because it's cold out. 1 second, guys. Gotta warm up my banana. Put it in the sun. That sounded funny, folks. I really mean I need to warm up the banana. Really, it's cold. It's hard. Never went out to the kilns, huh? They're scary. They're big. I can't believe how big those things are. They're like 3 stories tall. I would hate to be the person to work around those things. They're constructed really nicely, but they're wonky. Wonky, wonky. It's gonna be another 20 minutes before that thing ready to eat. I'm pulling in or charging at 7.7 amps. It's about halfway done. Uh-oh. Near Vernon, there's what? Pixel Peter. Aunt Libby's dog cemetery. Near Vernon, which is right frickin' there. Aunt Libby's dog cemetery. Could you send me an email? Aunt Libby's dog cemetery. And just put that in the title and that's it. Aunt Libby's dog cemetery. I think I got it, but would it hurt to send me an email on that? Oh, interesting. John Clements, thank you for that info on the wood versus charcoal. I had no clue. How is it here? I think it's about 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold. I mean, the slightest little breeze is making me want to bundle up. It's cold. Right, guys? It's cold, right? Stop your fighting over there. You see that? You can't. They're fighting. They're fighting over here. There's a snow-capped mountain right there. Where's my email? eminencefrontx5@gmail.com. Well, they were in the car. They should have been okay. What's in the coffee, dude? Sugar? and cream. That's it. It's called mating. Oh, that's how you mate. I got this thing all wrong. Ask your dog, what temperature is it out there? Twice? 40? It'd be 80 degrees out there? We're going through a cold snap right now. It usually happens at the end of the month when I'm hearing. End of this month, that is. It is May. Going to June? I mean, we're in summertime, right? Am I confused with that? I guess it's time to get to work. It's been about an hour. 90, damn. It does not work, no. Do not sing, Larry. I'll lose all my subscribers if I start singing. Run for the hills! Okay, guys, I'm gonna hang it up because I'm getting cold again, and I need to get some work done. Especially if I'm releasing a video on Wednesday, which means I have to upload it tonight. So let's see if I can get one together. I'll let you guys pick. Which one do you guys want? Do you want the Mammoth, Utah, which is a town walk, or do you want the ghost town of Frisco? I'm kind of leaning towards the Frisco one because, well, it's my thing, ghost towns, and it'll fit right into my new series, America's Ghost Town, Frisco, Utah. The ghost town will have the kilns in it. It'll have the whole site. It's like a town walk, but there's no town to walk through. It's the town of ghosts. But you'll see a lot of the. It looks like it's like a heat. I don't know what this thing was, but they were heating what looks like water in it to make steam. You'll see. You'll see in the video. It's like a boiler, I guess is what it was. Yeah, I'll do Frisco. Frisco on the way. Town walks are easy. But this town, I'm telling you, Mammoth was an impressive place. It was beautiful. It was breathtakingly beautiful up there. I would love to live in Mammoth. Mammoth, Utah. It reminded me of Belmont, but in a more Belmont, Nevada, but it reminded me a little bit more of, well, Belmont mixed with Manhattan, Nevada. If you mix those together, you get Mammoth, the likes of. They have a huge mill up there at the very top I couldn't get to. You'll get to see that too, but I couldn't get into that site. I couldn't go any further up the hill. But you can see the adit. The adit was, I don't know, 5 stories tall, it seemed like. Maybe that's why they call it Mammoth. There's a mammoth hole in the side of the mountain up there. But it looks like there's a mill attached to it. I've got to do more research on what was there. But I'll do that video. I'll do the Frisco first, and then I'll do Mammoth later. Mammoth will take more time. But that's it. So that's what's coming out on Wednesday. If you want to stick around for that, you'll see that. And do you guys have any interest in watching me do any of this editing stuff? If you do, let me know. Put in the comments down below. I would be happy to do a live stream where I'm editing video. Show you how I break it up, how I manage longer videos. I break it up into little pieces and imagine it that way. And then I add music at the end, fit that in, and we're off on our way. That's how I do video. Okay, so if you guys want to see that, I can set that up today. I'll pop off this live stream. I'll get this thing set up through OBS like I did last time, and get it set up a little more properly, and you guys can see what I'm doing and interact with me if you'd like. Okay, so later today, Give me about an hour. I'll set up the inside of the car, set up OBS, get everything running, and from there we will uh, edit a video down. Um, these videos are easier to edit because, well, the person shooting the stuff is editing too, so I know what to do. But town walks are fairly easy, and both these explorers are kind of like town walks to me, where I'm walking and talking. I'm not really doing me walking past a grave or showing me pointing at something. It's not one of those videos. It's more of a run and gun kind of video. Enough me jabbering. I'll be on in about an hour. If you guys want to tune back in about an hour, you'll see me doing that. Okay, I gotta eat first. This banana. I still hear those dogs too. But did you hear the train? Wow. I'm gonna sign off, or I can't get anything done. I'm just gawking. I gotta get to work. You leave me alone. I don't want to play right now. Nah, I don't want to hear it. I gotta go, guys. I'll be on in about an hour. If you want to tune back in. Eminence from X5 and Larry signing off for now. Yes, I'm sure. Yes. Well,